Hey, this is Ben Joya from InfluenceWithAHeart.com, and I want to share a little something that I learned from Roger Love, who's this amazing voice coach to a whole bunch of famous people and movie stars, etc. I'm not going to worry about the details so much. Just want you to know that he's amazing. I saw him speak a couple times and learned this technique from him. If you want to find out more about him, his name is Roger Love. And Roger talked about this thing for both keeping your voice strong and also as a way to navigate some challenges if you feel like you're losing your voice or you're a little raspy, anything like that. So kind of a multi-purpose tool for the vocals. So I'm going to get a little vulnerable here and actually do this on this recording for you. I usually do this in the privacy of my own home. But anyway, each of these lines is one of the practices, and you do them 5 to 10 times each. And you'll find a couple things. One is that the order in which you do them uh, is is uh, is quite is appropriate for the warming up of the vocal cords, and it's also very meditative, which is really an amazing thing. So this 1, 2, 3, 4 is kind of the guideline, and the sounds that you're going to make in the first half of the exercise are these four. So kind of following this cadence, four meaning that you drag it out a little bit. You go goo 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 goo, or not drag it out, but kind of highlight it. And then the next time you do it, you go a little higher, and then you go a little higher. So goo 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 goo. Right? So you do that 5 to 10 times, and then you follow the sequence again. Gug 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 gug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gug 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 gug. And then you go through the sequence, go in this order, and then when you get down to here, this is actually a hard G sound, not G, but G. So you're going to say G, and then the second G you hold for 7 seconds. G, G, G. Okay. G, 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 G. Gee, 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 gee. And then you do that 5 to 10 times. I can when I want. I can, and then you're progressively, what's the word? Kind of getting a little louder, stronger, etc. Don't stretch, don't hurt yourself, but if you go through this sequence, you'll notice the strengthening of the vocal cords. And very important, I didn't say this at the beginning, uh, as you're making the sound, remember that you want to fill your belly with air before, right? So as you're making, you're not pushing out the sound from your throat, but it's actually coming from down below, from your diaphragm. So if you breathe in deeply, and an easy way to breathe in deeply is blow all the air out first. Breathe in deeply. Goo, 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 goo. Right? So you're pushing the sound out from your belly by drawing your belly inward toward your spine. So anyway, that's the nutshell. Roger Love, he's amazing. I've found these exercises to be really powerful, both as daily practices and as ways to recover when you feel like you have a little something going on in the space of the throat. This is Ben Joya from InfluenceWithAHeart.com. Hope this has been really helpful. If you like this, check out more of my stuff at InfluenceWithAHeart.com. Have a great day. Cheers.